Hello and welcome to Hill Top Terebi. I wanted to do a short video today talking about the Sonic Frontiers trailer that dropped at Gamescom, as well as the leaked footage that's been showing up from the event of the Cyberspace Levels or action stages, and a few other things. First off, well done as always to the Sonic Stadium for being on top of all the news and providing us with plenty of photos and videos from the event over on Twitter. And also several other people at the event who I'll try to credit when showing their footage. By the way, if you enjoy the video, please give that like button a little tap. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for weekly high-quality Sonic and Sega videos. I don't usually do videos like this. I try to focus more on evergreen video essays from all things Sonic and Sega, both retro and modern, but I'm doing something a bit different today. Anyway, looking at the story trailer, I really feel this should have been the first thing we saw of this game, apart from the initial CG teaser. When the IGN gameplay footage for this game was released back in June, I thought the game had potential, and I was impressed that they were trying something new with the series, but the barren landscapes, janky animation, pop-in, and repetitive combat were all a little concerning. But that was then, and this is now. And with this new trailer, I'm a lot more optimistic. I was, for most part, really impressed. First, let's talk about the story, and I'm really intrigued what's going on here. Sonic appears to be lost in a world he doesn't understand, separated from his friends, and being accused of his reckless actions endangering the world. Or something to that effect from this new villain, I guess, called Sage. So, is Sonic kind of inadvertently going to be the bad guy in this game? Are taking the actions he feels are necessary in order to free his friends going to cause some sort of disaster for this world? Or maybe it's because he brought Eggman to the island and has threatened their way of life? Whatever the reason, who are these ancients and why are they pissed off at Sonic? I'm sure by the end of the story, it'll be a big misunderstanding, and they'll all team up against Eggman. But it makes for an interesting premise, and I want to find out more. And I just know that with Sonic writing superstar Ian Flynn behind the pen, I'm sure plot-wise, Sonic Frontiers will be great. So, tonally this game seems spot on. It looks like they're going for a more serious, epic Sonic tale, but without trying to be edgy and coming off looking ridiculous in the process. This game, to me, is giving off the right story vibes, similar in tone to Sonic Adventure, I reckon. So, hooray so far. Visually, I know a lot of this trailer is CGI, but it really looks fantastic. Really great job by the team responsible for this. It's nice to see Amy in the trailer too. This instantly makes it feel more like a Sonic game rather than the weirdly silent Sonic-only showcase from back in June. And side note, for some reason I find Sonic's little footsteps here as he runs just adorable. In this trailer we also get a look at another of the game's biomes here, a desert area, as well as the forest and big field area that we've seen previously. So it's nice to see some variety there. We also see a bit of the day and night cycle going on. These areas still look pretty barren, but I'm expecting there's going to be a narrative reason for this, and for more parts to open up and reveal themselves as the game progresses. We also see plenty of new enemies here too, all of them being different types of these ancients things. So, all good so far. The last thing I want to touch on though is the cyberspace levels, or the kind of action stages of this game. At one point, I thought, and even said in a previous video, that I thought these would make up the meat of the game, with the open zones acting as kind of jumbo-sized hub worlds. Well, boy do I feel like a tit. This is clearly not the case. They're more like bonus levels where you unlock keys or something to open up more sections of the game, I think? Anyway, we're told they're optional, but from what I've seen, I'm not too impressed with these. As I'm sure you've seen other people point out already, not only are most of these reused stage themes from Sonic Generations, but they're even using the exact same stage layouts too, and just shortening them a bit in some instances. I still play Sonic Generations to this day on Series X. It's in 4K and 60 frames per second. It still looks and plays amazing on current consoles. So why are we getting these stages again, from a game that's still playable on modern platforms? Also, in all the gameplay I've seen of Green Hill, Chemical Plant, Sky Sanctuary, and that city level they've shown that's probably either a pre-Crisis Crisis City or maybe Empire City from Unleashed, people are finishing the levels in a minute or less. Like, even when they're inexperienced with Sonic and making mistakes throughout, They're still coming in at little more than a minute. It hardly seems worth waiting for the loading times to play these. And I hate to say it, but it comes off as quite Sonic Forces-y. Defenders will say that these levels are optional bonus stages and have a narrative reason to be there as they're Sonic's memories. But it doesn't really sit right with me. This is a full-price AAA game. There's no reason, even if they kept the stage themes, that the layouts had to be the same. The cyberspace levels are clearly a half-ass afterthought from Sonic Team, and there's no defending it in my opinion. But I'm not here to shit all over the game because, as I said, the bulk of the trailer looks great. As does most of what we've seen from the camera footage of the open world sections. I can't wait to explore the F out of these islands. Combat, boss fights and cutscenes look really cool too, and the writing and dialogue, from what's been leaked through camera footage, looks to be the best it's been for as long as I can remember. Although, in a negative point, I'm still seeing stuff popping up in these clips. Possibly less than in the IGN footage, but it's hard to tell when it's being filmed off a screen, on a camera, at a distance. Overall though, I'm excited and optimistic for Sonic Frontiers. Probably the most excited I've been for a 3D Sonic game since, possibly Sonic Generations, 11 years ago. If they've gotten rid of the pop-in and other graphical goofs, and if what we get here is a polished AAA Sonic game, then this could be the biggest leap forward for the franchise since going from Sonic 3 and Knuckles to Sonic Adventure. Also, people who have actually played it at Gamescom seem to be having a great time. Color me hyped. And one final point. There has long been rumored to be a fishing section of the game. Now, that doesn't interest me at all personally, but it does mean the return of our huge purple boy, Big the Cat. A huge W. I don't even care about the reused cyber stages since finding out Big was in the game. I'm half joking. Anyway, what did you think of Sonic Frontiers story trailer and the other gameplay leaks? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, check out some of my other content, and consider subscribing for weekly evergreen Sonic and Sega videos. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.